What up, y'all? It's your boy Aaron. That's Steph right over there. We the 404 Heels. We coming in with these fan questions. Ask the Heels. We gonna kick it off with a banger to start it off. I'm excited to see what you say about this.
Yes, sir.
We get it from Bella Boo. It's where does Liv Morgan go from here?
As you see on Raw, it kind of feels like her and Dom is doing something like this, right? Don't it seem like
he thinks she good.
Hey, that's why it was so funny in that promo, in that segment. He was thinking that he's good. He was like, "Oh, she's just fine, right?" Everybody in Judgment was like, "Nah, bro, I don't know about that, bro." But it seems like they're doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can see that they breaking apart. As far as her next opponent, I honestly ought to say she's going to be in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
She's going to be one of the final four. I don't think she wins it though.
Nah, I don't think so either.
No.
I think it's going to be Charlotte or Becky for sure.
I'm trying to think, what feud would I like to see her in though? Like who would I like to see her go against?
Does she go after the IC championship?
I was thinking about that. I was literally just thinking about that, but don't you think that's a kind of a step down after she's been the world heavyweight champion for a long time, battling Rhea?
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, where do you go? You can't. I don't think she keeps battling Rhea. I think we're done with that. We're done with that. It's over with. Rhea said she was done with it.
As we should be. I don't know. I think IC. I don't think she does the IC thing. I think she gets into like maybe a good feud with Charlotte when she returns.
Yeah.
Maybe this is how Charlotte gets back into the rankings, is knocking off Liv Morgan. Who knows? You know what I mean? I don't know, but I think. Well, honestly, I think the girl got a very bright future. Like I said, 2024 was she been in the game for a while. I feel like 2024 was a coming out party. Like she really showcased good mic skills. Her ring work improved immensely. I mean, I used to hate on her, but I was like, yo, she sucks in the ring. It was, you know what I mean? But she really got good. You know what I mean? And it's kind of cool to see the progression of wrestlers when they get from here and then they start doing good. You know what I mean? So her future's bright.
You know what I could see?
What was that?
Tag team again with Raquel. They were in the War Games match with Bianca and Naomi wasn't there. Bailey was there, but so there's a little tension there. So they could take off those championship titles off Bianca Belair and Naomi and kind of then let Bianca go back to being a singles competitor.
I mean, I would very much appreciate that if that would happen, because I mean, god dang, they got my girl Bianca out there in purgatory, bro. Just think about it. How long has it been since she's been really relevant? Almost a year, right? The whole 2024.
I mean, let me see. When she got cashed in on by EO Sky?
So it was early part of this year, right?
No, it would, because was it earlier last year? Because we in January right now.
So so it was early 2024, right?
But she cashed in at SummerSlam in Cleveland. God damn, no. It was way before that. Yeah. Damn, it's been a while, bro.
So almost a year she's been in purgatory. She's been stuck
over a year.
She's been babysitting with Jade. So so
and they drafted Bianca number 1 on Raw. Number one pick.
I forgot about that.
And then didn't do shit with her.
They ain't do nothing with her.
Yeah. It was crazy.
But the only thing I feel like is saving grace for her is because she's done something, and there's promises of her getting back to where she was, right? But her husband, that's one more thing, bro. He's still, bro.
They keep shitting on them boys.
Where have been the Street Profits? Like
Street Profits, man.
They had a match a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown, right?
Yeah, they went against Las Garza, or the Legado del Fantasma, Benito, and I'm blanking on the other guy's name. But they went against them because Pretty Deadly told them that that's who jumped them, when all actuality it was DIY. And DIY, Trash City.
Yeah, the man.
They was on NXT checking out Fraxium,
There we go. Getting that my headphones turned down good. Yeah, DIY. Besides that heel turn match, how he did it, I thought it was pretty smooth. But they don't do it for me, man. I'm not, like you, as you would say, I'm not a fan.
And I think when Fraxium gets the call up to the main roster, they're going to be instant tag champs, and they're going to change the game, bro. Because I mean, I would love to see Fraxium versus the Street Profits right now. That'd be a fucking amazing match.
True.
But you got DIY. Boring.
I'll tell you what.
They might unify the belts, bro. Honestly, that way. Because remember when Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler beat the Unholy Union and unified the tag teams from NXT in the women's division?
Yeah.
So maybe they might be trying to do that, which I don't think they should because there's plenty of talent for NXT, but you never know.
Well, if they do, they're not going to do it no time soon. Maybe if SmackDown, when it goes back to 2 hours, which I didn't know that was happening, it's going back to 2 hours. But because right now, you have 3 hour shows right now. You got a pool full of talent, bro. So now you don't. Yeah. I don't feel the reason for them to merge the titles. It's not yet, because they still have a brand split. We still getting the draft. I saw it.
I know.
We're still getting the draft.
Right after Mania.
Right after Mania, we're getting the draft, which I kind of like the draft, man. I like that shit, bro.
It's fun.
And I honestly think
people just get too butthurt when they don't follow. I'm like, just chill, dude. Suck a dick, man. You'll be all right. Like they're like, oh, they're not. He's drafted to SmackDown. He's on Raw. What are they doing? It's like they're developing a storyline. Chill.
Yeah. I honestly feel that. I feel that away. But yeah, I don't know. Liv Morgan, let's see what she does. We'll see.
We'll see. All right. Next question. Dixon 39 wants to know, for us, fantasy book, who is the 2025 Wrestler of the Year, man and woman. So they want us to look into the future of January next year. I think my pick's going to surprise you for the male.
Go ahead.
His name is Big Jim Uso.
Hey.
He's getting the push, bro. He's getting the push, bro. You heard the promo a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
He said it himself. He came out and wrecked shop a little bit on Bloodline 2.0 before he did it, but he ran him for a little bit, bro.
Yeah.
I think this is definitely the year Big Jim gets a singles championship. U.S. Intercontinental. He's winning one of them. Book it.
I think so, too, because he even did mention the U.S. singles title, right? But check this out, though. I think he needs to get a little bit ahead than that. Imagine the reaction if Big Jim becomes World Heavyweight Champion, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It'll be after Jay, though.
I mean, you know what? I don't think it would hurt Jay if Jim gets it before Jay. But to be honest with you, I think it would help them, if anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it won't hurt him. Big Jim for the men 2024. Okay, so let me go ahead and get mine from the E. We gotta do two. Do one for AEW, do one for the E.
Oh, okay. So, AEW.
For the E, I honestly think, bro, I don't know why, but I think Drew McIntyre, bro. I think
again, back-to-back champ,
bro, because he didn't really have a title run. How long was that?
Yeah, 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
He didn't have a title run, but I think, bro, Drew, I think he deserves it. Number one, he really deserves it, and I think once it happens, it's going to be a good title run because, like I said, he never won a title other than the WrestleMania for 6 minutes that in front of a crowd because he was WWE champion during the pandemic era. You know what I mean? So I think
for sure
he gets it in WWE. I think Will Ospreay gets some World Heavyweight Championship going in 2025 in AEW.
He needs to.
He is by far on top.
He's
of that.
just sitting there, ready to be a superstar, ready to be the face of the motherfucking company.
Man, he's.
Does Tony not like him, bro? Does Tony Khan not like this man? What's up?
I think they give him the slow burn, man. I don't think they want to put everything on him too fast. You know what I'm saying? And I think it happens at All In Texas, bro. I think he gets the World in All In Texas.
Hey, and that's a question, bro. That's a question we got later. We got a question, a little All In Texas action. Who you think? I'm still thinking of an AEW men, but who's your woman WWE female wrestler of the year at the end of the year? Future prediction.
Okay, she might not be on the main roster, bro, but I think Jada Parker, bro, is going to make
Jada Parker. That's fair. That's fair, bro. Look at Tiffany Stratton. She wasn't on the main roster this time last year. She's the fucking champ right now, bro.
That's true. So I think Jada Parker, man, and I'm excited for Jada Parker because I want her to come up to the main show faster, quicker than Liv. I think they still need to work with her in the ring, but man, I'm telling you, she has everything but the experience in the ring. Every single thing, man. Every time I see her on promos or even when she comes on her entrance, I get more impressed. And then even when her ring work, she's improving a little by match. She's improving a little bit more.
Yeah.
She's working on her psychology a little bit more too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she's doing it more with her facial expressions. You know, so the facial expressions, when she sells through her face. So I think she's going to be the 2025 Women's of the Year. And if she's not on the main roster, I think Jada Parker is the next NXT Women's Champion by the end of 2025.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
She definitely wins the NXT Women's Champion. I'm gonna go NXT Women as well, and I think she's the kind of opposite of Jada Parker. She's in-ring ability phenomenal. Just like when I hear her on the mic, it's sometimes not believable, and that's Roxanne Perez.
Bro, I see what you're saying, man. Because
I'm like, I want to believe her, but she's like, I don't. It's like she's too cute to be mean. I don't know, bro. I don't know what it is.
And I know what you're talking about because I saw the promo with her and Bailey, right, on NXT.
Yeah,
and I'm like, man,
she's too nice looking, bro.
Is it you think it's her stature? Because she's a small woman, bro. Like she's very small.
Is she smaller than Liv? Because I believe Liv.
I actually think Liv is taller than her. And
probably.
If Liv isn't taller than her, I know for a fact Liv is much broader than her. She's
Selena Vega height. Are we talking here then?
Man, maybe.
Because she's short. She's short.
Yeah, she's a midget, bro. She's a midget, man.
Yeah. But the rumor is this week on SmackDown, tomorrow, Roxanne Perez is making her appearance. And that's, Bailey. They're setting it up, obviously. Her first feud. She's going to get the rub from Bailey, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen, man. Yeah. Roxanne Perez, I can see that. So let's get down.
All right, who you going AEW
women?
I'm throwing it out there, bro. And I've been commenting to people online. I'm going Mercedes Moné.
For the women's champion?
No, for the Women's Wrestler of the Year, AEW. Oh. She will be the greatest with this. I think her last 2 matches that ended the year, fucking bangers, bro.
Last 3.
And I talk shit the whole year about her.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, she's putting on bangers. Could it be her dance partner that's helping her? Chris Statlander's going to put on a banging match regardless,
Yeah.
A Willow Nightingale, banger,
I don't know. First of all, I'm still waiting for Camille. I don't know where she's been. Like, after that little disturb, you haven't seen her on TV. As we saw on Dynamite last night, we got a new person. She looks like Wonder Woman's mother.
What was her name? Was it Amber Ash? Oh, God dang, I forgot. I should have wrote it down. She looked like a beast, bro.
Where are they getting these big women from? I'm not talking about fat. I'm talking about these women are tall. They got muscles. Like, what are they getting these women from?
Yeah.
They are crazy. Yeah. Her and Camille, I think, will have a feud. Most definitely, Camille's gonna be a big baby face. Of course, she's not gonna go over Mercedes Moné, but Mercedes Moné will give her the run, which will be good for her. And Mercedes Moné, she has 4 belts now.
They're a little ridiculous.
Hey, that's the belt collector. Every so many years, there's a wrestler that has multiple belts. She's in the women's this time, bro. I like that shit.
Didn't Omega do it a couple years ago?
Omega had the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, the AEW World Heavyweight Championship, the New Japan Pro Wrestling. Man, he had like 4 titles. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So, but yeah,
I ain't mad at it.
I think. Give me, Mercedes. I don't know about that.
Who was the girl in the gauntlet match that sprayed the shit out of her mouth?
Oh,
I forget her
Julia
name.
Hart.
I like her.
I like her too, but her injury really slowed her momentum because she was doing this. She was a TBS champion, right?
Yeah.
I think that her injury slowed her momentum. So I think the comeback woman here will probably Julia Hart, but I think the women's wrestler of the year, I promise you, they need to go ahead and put a rocket to her back. They need to go ahead and let Willow Nightingale shine.
Willow Nightingale.
They need to let her shine, man. She needs to win the AEW Women's Championship. She's always been this close.
She might be too bubbly for me. She might be too positive.
That's her whole gimmick. That's her gimmick. You know what I'm saying? She'll smile and kick your ass. You know what I mean? That's why I like that girl.
Hell yeah. Keeping it with the women, bro. With the women. Stormchild wants to know, will Beth Phoenix ever show up in AEW or WWE again?
Well, Beth Phoenix has been in AEW for a little bit.
Yeah,
because
some smidgets.
No, when before Cope's song hits, you think you know him.
That's her. Yeah, that's her voice. Right, yeah, but that's right.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe if need be, she might. But if she does go anywhere, it's going to be AEW first with her husband. It's not going to be WWE.
You don't think she has like a Legends contract or anything yet?
Not yet.
You think she's been offered a Legends contract so she doesn't show up in AEW? I bet they offered her.
That's a good question.
I bet they offered her something.
But at this point, of her career, you know what I mean? Her showing up in AEW, she'll be nothing more than an on-screen character. I don't
You don't think she
I
wrestles
don't see her
again?
getting in the ring. I don't see her getting in the ring. Nah, I don't.
Shout out MVP, bro. Shout out MVP, bro.
Man, MVP.
Talking about old dudes. I was expecting him just to come hit the classics. Bro, he wrestled the whole goddamn match.
He carried the match for the Hurt Syndicate, bro.
Yeah, he tagged Shelton Benjamin right before the commercial. I came back, MVP's back in the fucking match. I was like, God damn.
That was the first match. And I was so... I took him because when they did a promo package about him coming back in the ring, because when I first saw that he was going to wrestle, I'm like,
yeah, that little promo. That was a fire promo.
He's just going to stand outside and, you know, let them do most of the work and tag in, do a couple of moves and tie back out. Nah, bro, he started off the match. And he was busting their ass. And like I said, MVP has always been one of my dudes. When he was in WWE, I loved MVP. Like I was telling you before, WrestleMania 23, the MVP versus Chris Benoit. U.S. Championship match. Great fucking match. It was very great technical match.
I think of MVP in that U.S. belt so much. It's like not that big American flag U.S. belt too, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, that's MVP. That's his belt.
That's my dude, man. Shit.
But shout out, bro.
What was your question on that joint?
The just Beth Phoenix.
Oh, yeah, Beth
Is
Phoenix.
she coming back?
Yeah. I don't see it. I don't see it. And if she does, like I say, it'll be on AEW. It'll be like an on-screen character, like a.
How would you like? Yeah, manager for rated FTR, bro. I like it.
That could. Now, you know what? Now that you said that, if she does come back, it's to neutralize Marina Shafir.
There you go, bro. That's where I was going with it. That's where I was going with it.
Neutralize, yeah. So
yeah.
And you know what?
Who could do that to that? Because she's big girl.
Yeah.
Who could do that? Beth motherfucking Phoenix.
And you know what? That might be her match. That might be a match. You know what I'm saying? Between them two. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen Marina Shafir like wrestle. I've seen her do some blood sport matches.
I thought Edge was about to fuck her up the other day.
I did too. Marina Shafir.
Pac had to ruin it.
Yeah, Pac, the bastard. The
bastard Pac.
I like that, man. But yeah.
But I would see it. Do you think she comes back as Beth Phoenix, or does she change her name to a stupid name like Cope?
She's gonna come back
Miss Cope.
She's gonna come out as Fiend.
Fix.
Just fix. PHX.
I'm gonna keep it in the AEW WWE family and skip ahead to this question from Dynamite Kid 92 because it's kind of relevant to what we're talking about, Cope. But who do you think the first person to go from WWE to AEW, like, you know, Copeland, Bryan Danielson, will eventually be in the WWE Hall of Fame?
Yeah, that's a good.
That's a tough one, bro.
It took me a while. I have to really think about this one, but give me Kevin Owens. Give me Kevin Owens.
Because Kevin Owens is gonna go to AEW?
Give me Kevin Owens. And you know what? I thought that Kevin Owens. I heard that his contract was up. And he didn't resign.
But he did.
But he did resign. But for how many years?
I don't know. You're saying Edge doesn't make it to the WWE Hall of Fame before KO goes to AEW, ends his career and all that? Oh. I was thinking Edge has got to be the first one.
Edge is already in the Hall of Fame.
Fuck, he is.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't even think, God. Okay, Bryan Danielson then. He's got to be in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Not
Mox.
Yet. I don't see him being in the Hall of Fame until his AEW run is completely done. Like completely done.
Like completely.
Yeah. And it's not completely done. He's going to be back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's good to hear. But
Bryan Danielson, you think?
Bryan Danielson. Right.
Back in AEW? You think his neck's good?
He's coming back. Bobblehead is coming back, bro. I'm telling you. But yeah, Moxley, I can definitely see Moxley. But only when his run is completely done with AEW. And matter of fact, I'll give you one. I see Moxley going back for one last run in the WWE.
Dude, I was thinking that last night watching that. I was like, I want this one more. I want this Moxley with WWE writers. This is what I want. That's what I want, bro. He would be the perfect heel to any babyface in the company right now. LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, Roman versus fucking Dean Ambrose return. But I don't want him to come back as Dean Ambrose. I want to come back as Mox.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I definitely want to see John Moxley, not Dean Ambrose, versus Roman Reigns, Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. I would like to see those two personas match. Bro, that would be something else. And honestly, I would like to see John Moxley versus Franklin Rollins.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think that would be good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then have them all just come back for a little bit to reunite the Shield one last time, bro. One last time.
I got a question right here. What is a bigger main event? Mox versus Roman or Roman versus Seth? Right now. If you had to choose for a main event tomorrow, which one are you picking?
My personal favorite would be Mox versus Roman. That would be the bigger moneymaker. But in hindsight, I think it's is Rollins and Roman, because Roman got hit in the back of the chair with
the chair.
Rollins. But to me, I think the better match is Moxley versus Roman. Because
I think so too.
Moxley's always been, and even in the early days of the Shield, he's always been the one that was the catalyst. Like, he was ahead of Rollins.
Yeah.
And then Roman had to slowly come along, which that was a pretty good interview. I don't know where I saw that at, but they said that Roman, Rollins, he was talking to CVV, right?
Yeah.
He said that when Roman first got it, he just was quiet. He didn't really, he just followed them.
He just soaked it in.
Soaked it in. And he did a good damn job of soaking it in too. So, but yeah, Moxley, to me, that's the moneymaker. I mean, definitely when it comes from AEW. So basically, you have the top guy from AEW going back to WWE to face the top guy in WWE, which is Roman.
Yeah.
Former brothers in the Shield. Come on, bro. That's the story right there. You don't even got to go into like drama. You ain't got to get dramatic. Yeah. Just that shit alone. The history. Bro, let them fight. Let them wrestle. Yeah. Money right there. Yeah.
And what do you think? Like, Moxley's matches tell such great stories within the match, but the fucking story that leads up to the match, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? But within the match, it's a great storytelling match.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, even when he was in WWE, he's always been like that. It's like they said, I heard Stone Cold and Vince, and Vince said this about him, like Moxley liked to beat to his own drum. And he hated that he had to force feed a script to him and these lines he needed to say. He hated that shit. That's why he left. So yeah, Moxley's storytelling outside the ring and is not so good. And does he get very long-winded with his promos or them segments? Hell yeah, bro. He gets long-winded as hell. I'm like, damn, this shit should get over 5 minutes ago, bro. He's talking in circles.
I'm like, wrap it up.
But I tell you what, his in-ring storytelling, bro,
terrific. Man. It's so crazy how far apart they are.
And you know what? And I'm gonna tell you something. His storytelling with Powerhouse Hobbs in that championship match last night, I actually for a second thought Hobbs was gonna do it.
Couple times.
But he had to fight off the whole Death Riders to get it. You know what I'm saying? So I like how that match ended, though, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I liked how that match ended. Bro.
I do like how it wasn't, they didn't end on a melee like AEW always does. 15 on 15. Oh, it's going great. They just had Cope and FTR coming to the rescue, and then they just kind of left. There was no brawling between them. You didn't need to do it. We just saw a great match. We didn't need a scrum afterwards. Come to the rescue. Over. I'm cool with the ending. I hate the whole locker room clears at the end of every AEW show, bro.
Yeah.
It's like that's unnecessary every week.
Well, now I know why. Why they're doing that, because they're getting ready to have this crazy
12-man match.
12-man tag,
6-on-6
tag match on Collision this coming up Saturday, which is getting a ton of fucking heat online, bro.
It's a lot of people, bro. It's I feel like Tony does it, man. He just kind of tries to throw as many people in the ring as possible. So it's just like click, click, click. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When it's unnecessary.
You know what? I just thought about something right now. Not relating to that with the mic. I guarantee I know what it is now. I think I got my headphones too loud that you're coming in. And I think that's what it is. So I'm just trying. That's why you see me messing with stuff. I'm just trying to see if it works or not. But I'm not a fan of like 1,000 people in match. Like I'm not really big on those type of matches. I never have been.
It's hard to tell a story.
But even though it's hard to tell a story, but there is a bunch of stories within those matches. Okay, so we got Copeland, rated FTR versus the Death Riders.
Mm-hmm. Learning Tree.
The Learning Tree
versus Private Party and Briscoe, right?
Well, actually, it's double whammy for it. Rated FTR. They have beef with the Learning Tree and the Death Riders.
Yeah.
Because remember, they had a program with the Learning Tree a couple of weeks ago, and then Dax Harwood had a one-on-one match with Chris Jericho, and then Big Bill had a match with Colt.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a problem with there. And then you have the Outrunners, who is FTR's boys, coming to their aid, you know what I'm saying, against who else was on that other side?
And then next week it's Colt versus Pac on Dynamite.
See, you know what I'm saying? So there's storylines there, but like I said, I don't know. Too many people.
We'll see how it goes.
Too many people.
It's going to have to be like a 45-minute match at least, right? 45 minutes minimum?
Well, this is what they're going to do. They're going to start on the apron, then they're not going to end up on the apron.
Oh, no, dude. They got to get a lot of cameras, bro. There's going to be so much shit going on. I know an AEW match. It's just boom,
it's
boom,
everywhere.
boom, boom,
everywhere.
Boom, boom.
So, yeah, that's what I think is going to happen, man. So,
yeah. I'm excited, bro. We kind of went off on a little AEW tangent, but I love it, man. We got some facts out there, talking a little shit.
But yeah,
I love it.
Back to what you were saying, Moxley definitely tells a great story in the ring. He sells his facial expressions. They also made Powerhouse Hobbs again a babyface monster. It took the whole Death Riders to take a shot, get hit with a briefcase for Moxley to win, to get him for the pin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
and it took a lot to put the big boy down at the end too. Took a lot to take that motherfucker down. Yeah. He was like, finish your move, pin. No, finish your move, pin. Fuck, I'll just choke this motherfucker out.
Bro, look, them ears were bleeding profusely. God dang, bro.
And let me tell you, you know how much I hate that kind of finish. Right. But AEW and Jon Moxley did it the right way because he's like, I can't beat this motherfucker any other way.
Mm-hmm.
I have to take him out and choke him out.
Yeah.
That was like, man, that made me like that finish. In WWE, they kind of just, Gunther will put the sleeper on you and you'll just go to sleep.
Right.
It was his first option.
Right.
This was Jon Moxley's last resort to beat this big motherfucker,
Yo, so this is what happens. He gets hit in the head with a briefcase, pin, 1-2, kick out. Hits him with the time pendulum?
Yep.
Kick out. Pendulum shift. Kick out. Then he had a, what's that? What is the name of that submission move? It's the it's not a chokehold, but it's like a damn. But you know what I'm
when he had him in that like DDT kind of
no.
Like that. That's the headlock.
That's the pendulum shift, but the one he ended the match with when he had him like
like the rear naked choke.
The rear naked chokehold, right?
Yeah.
Shit. That was it. And it took a lot.
He kicked out 3 times in a row. He's like, I'm not gonna be able to pin this motherfucker.
Baby monster baby face, bro. That's what he is. And I hope they keep pushing Powerhouse Hobbs and make him a part of the person. I actually thought he was gonna be part of this Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah, and let me tell you one thing. Oh, dude, that would just make him too overpowering, bro. Hurt Syndicate. That's too unfair. That's too unfair. They got big motherfuckers everywhere, and we just saw the oldest motherfucker in the group just dominate a fucking match against young dudes. And we're good. Hurt Syndicate. They got too much power, bro. They got too much right now.
Give me one more person. Matter of fact, if Alex was it Cedric Alexander?
Yeah. Okay. You know who would be hilarious? R-Truth. To add a R-Truth to the Hurt Syndicate, bro.
Truth Killings. It'd be Ron Truth Killings. It won't be R-Truth. It'd be Truth Killings.
Or maybe a Owen Hart to a Nation of Domination type thing. Throwing a white boy, bro. Throwing a white boy.
Who would be that? Who would you put in there?
Man. From AEW, a white boy? God. You could throw, give me Nick Wayne.
Oh, shit. Nick Wayne leaving father.
They would treat him like a little, he gets mad at Christian. He goes to the Hurt Syndicate. They bring him in. They use him like a little bitch all the time.
Holy shit.
But no, I was going to say Hurt Syndicate, however the fuck you say that last word.
Syndicate.
But they're definitely going to win the tag team titles off of Private Party, 100%.
As they should.
They're setting that up so much right now. It's a done deal.
As they should. They should.
Yeah.
And like I said in my Dynamite review last week, a lot of people are giving it a lot of back. It's like, they putting Hurt Syndicate is going to dominate the young people. Look, bro, listen. I understand wrestling fans, what they mean by that. Definitely AEW fans, but I told AEW fans, like, listen, bro, it will only help Private Party. Even if
Bobby Lashley gonna come in and lose matches?
He can't.
Stop.
He can't.
Yeah.
He can't.
Stop.
And not to up and coming, a team like Private Party, bro. They're going to the payoff is going to be this. Look, I don't know why they trip about this because it's how it always happens in wrestling with the veteran team. The veteran team is going to win. They're going to dominate, win. They're going to hold on to the belts. The babyface young team is always going to fight from the bottom. So now you're on the journey with this team again to get back their goal. That's the story. You know what I'm saying? But if you expect the Hurt Syndicate to go against Private Party in a tag match with Shelton and Bobby Lashley, and then for them to lose,
it's ridiculous.
No, they shouldn't lose. Yeah. They shouldn't have to lose. No, that's the Hurt Syndicate. They're veterans in the game. Let them get the rub. They're giving Private Party the rub. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, this is what Chris Jericho do. He gives everybody the rub. Everybody around him, he gets the rub, and he loses matches.
He can retire though.
Yeah, he need to sit his ass down. He need to sit his ass down, bro, for real. God dang. Hey. Hey, you know who's become low key become my favorite now, bro?
Big Cass?
Oh, no, I've always liked Big Cass. I like the Big Red.
Yeah.
Because he had, you know what? I got something to say about that, but yo, Brian Keefe, bro, the bad apple.
That's 12 motherfuckers.
I was like, yo, they letting the shit. Yo, how many times did we hear the word shit on Dynamite last night, bro?
You know what was weird is that they did edit that part out, motherfuckers. It did get bleeped on HBO.
Yeah.
But then all the crowd chants that was like, fuck Don Callis. That was cool. That was weird. We're not going to edit that part.
Yeah, because it's the crowd. It's the crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But god dang,
but
bro.
Fuck Don Callis.
Yeah, he's highly hated, bro. No one likes that motherfucker.
But shit, let's keep it. We still on this AEW train. A lot of news this week, a lot of questions from these fans, y'all. So who do you think, this from Philip Z, who will be the main event? All In, Texas, July 12th.
Boy,
Ospreay? Is that where Ospreay gets a push?
Right. Yeah.
Ospreay. Against John Mox? I think, oh man, I mean, you got time to set up a story long term to get there.
Give me Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega for the AEW Heavyweight Championship. I think. Okay,
so how soon does Mox get rid of that belt then? At the upcoming Grand Slam, Australia?
Nah, a little bit after that.
March, April, May. Yeah, I guess we still got, because as long as he drops it by May, it sets up plenty of time to set up a 2-month story real quick, you know?
And I say this because Kenny Omega has to be the only guy that can step into Death Riders and wield that flag for AEW. Like, if they don't put Kenny Omega in the Death Riders storyline, Tony, you're dropping the fucking ball. You have one of the founding fathers of AEW. Kenny Omega just come back. He's over his hell, his baby face. Killer match between him and Brian Cage, bro. That shit was so fucking fire.
It was pretty good.
That shit is fun. I like Kenny Omega, man.
Kenny Omega's music sucks.
Well, not his Devil in the Sky. I don't know why he got this video game ass music, bro.
I was like, this is terrible for his persona right now. This is ass.
And look, that's just like God of War background music or some shit, bro. Like, and the thing is, and that's always been his character. He's always been the video gameist, you know, the video game guy. You know what I'm saying? So I think.
Shout out Brian Cage. That big moving like that, that's fucking insane.
Bro, he's good. He's good.
I don't know. He can't even touch his shoulder, and this motherfucker does crazy shit, bro.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
So you're saying Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay?
Hell yeah.
No MJF in there.
No. And I do, and you know, MJF's my guy, but I think Tony is fully invested in this Death Rider storyline. They have to be. They can't fold their cards now. They went all the way now. You gotta go through with it. You stuck with it now. You can't just fold and then let it go to waste, because if you do, you get even more heat on you. So we have this.
That's one of my word on the street, y'all. Tune in. We gonna be talking about Death Riders. I just want to know what the fuck's going on, man.
Bro, I don't even know what the fuck is going on right now. I really don't.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for what's the cause. What's the mission? I know the mission and all this, but
I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna make some references that make sense about the Death Rider story right now. All on word on the street every Thursday, 404 HEELZ.
404.
But who do you think? Do we get Mariah May, Mercedes Moné at All In Texas? Do we get champ versus champ? I want to see that story more than anything, bro. I think it'd be a great match. great storytelling, and you could do it to where it doesn't have to unify the belts. You could have a DQ or some situation. You know what I mean? I just want to see the match.
That would be a good story to tell, right? But the only thing is, who's going to be face?
Ooh, I got an idea.
Who?
Because we all know Tony Storm gets a title shot at Grand Slam.
Right.
What if Tony Storm gets that belt off Mariah May? Then that puts Mariah May on the one. She's like, well, fuck it. I'll be the one to take out Mercedes Moné. And I mean, they keep pushing Mercedes Moné as the good person when, I feel like they're pushing her as a baby, but the crowd's like, she's a heel. Just push her more heel. Push her more heel. But like Mercedes Moné still wants to be loved, but still talk shit. It's a weird, she's a tweener right now, I feel like. When Mariah May's like, I don't give a fuck. Hate me. Yeah. I'll talk shit to every single one of y'all.
Mariah May, she's gold. She don't give a fuck. But yeah, Mercedes Moné, she is sort of like a tweener, but she always wrestles faces, so she's clearly like a heel right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could see that. Tony Storm gets the belt off Mariah May at Grand Slam. Mariah May, because
Tony Storm's hot right now. I mean, she's always going to be hot, but this fucking people that were talking shit are loving it right now.
Of course.
All the backstage clips. You see all the backstage clips where she's like, oh my God, it's Mark Briscoe. Hey, Mark. And Mark Briscoe's like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch, bro?
Yo. And I could see May going up to Mercedes Moné and say, I'll be everybody's division but you.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, put two of those belts on or something. Let's get it on. So I can see that. And that's the way I can see two heels facing off. And then eventually one of them, the crowd will probably decide who's the face is and who's going to be the heel.
And like you were saying, that could be Mercedes Moné more belt collecting.
Yeah.
Like you said.
Well, I mean, she won't have the belt then because Tony Storm gets it off Mariah May at Grand Slam.
Oh, yeah. But if Mariah May keeps the belt is what I'm saying.
That'd be crazy.
How did Kenny Omega lose all those belts? Did you have to lose them one at a time?
Yeah, he did. He lost them one at a time. Yep.
That's gotta suck, bro. To have all those belts and then you got to be like, well, I got to lose all these one at a fucking time.
True, bro. You can't. The schedule to defend those belts in different organizations.
Japan, bam. How often's Mercedes going back and forth? Because I really don't see a lot of clips of her in New Japan. Every now and again, like once a month.
Well, they just had this.
I'll see a clip.
They had this crazy show. Was it?
Oh yeah,
Wrestle Dynasty.
Wrestle Dynasty.
I gotta watch that shit. Like there was some crazy matches on there. I heard nothing but great reviews about that pay-per-view.
You haven't watched it yet?
No, only match I saw was Gabe Kidd versus Kenny Omega, which is fucking fire, bro. Man.
It was a good match, bro.
You saw that shit?
I watched most of them. They were pretty good.
Oh shit, hell yeah, bro. That shit was fucking fire.
I will say there was a lot of criticism that it was a lot of AEW people there, and then the Tokyo Dome was a little light on attendance. A little light.
A little light.
A little, like a lot of light, but a little light.
But it's the Tokyo Dome. It's huge. It's huge.
It is.
But I'm pretty sure they had at least 50-something thousand fans in there, bro.
I don't think it was that much, brother.
What, 40?
I think it was like 18.
No,
bro.
About that. No. This shit is
like
let's look it up.
Hold on, let's look it up right here. I'll Google it right now. Hey, we'll see.
Hey, but you gotta remember, it was 2 nights.
Dynasty
attendance.
Yeah.
How many?
What is it? Oh, 16,000
for both nights.
It says Wrestle Kingdom drew. Oh wait, Wrestle Kingdom drew 24,000, down from 27,000 last year. Wrestle Dynasty drew 16,000.
Okay, so they had one show was 24 and the other show was 16. So that's still a good number for a weekend.
It's good. I'll be happy, but it's just not Tokyo Dome numbers.
It was still good. and to be honest with you, people were complaining that how could AEW allow Kenny Omega to have his first match in New Japan before AEW? But I said, look how many AEW stars are over there. It was a cross promotional. So it was that's what it was. So
and honestly, why not have a tune-up match that, like, I get it, like, yeah, you want to debut back in your company you care the most about, but man, I want to get loose and I want to deliver for the company I care about the most. So let me get loose over here in Tokyo Dome where most Americans don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Honestly.
No, they don't. Yeah, New Japan is not on their radar in America.
No. I mean, maybe the smallest percent of people know about New Japan wrestling. And I'm sure people are going to be like, no, I know. Yes, I know. But you are a small percentage of people.
Right.
We'll have 100 people be like, I know, yeah, yes, but you are a small percentage of people.
And you know what? I'm gonna say this. After our clips, the 2 clips we did, motherfuckers was going there trying to get on us and shit. So somebody did say one thing, and I was like, I think that's what it is. I truly believe that now I've watched AEW for so long now that they're the reason that I actually got into New Japan. Like now I try to keep up with Japan, like not watch the shows, but like clips and see who's popping over there. Only because AEW like to pull a lot of their people and put them on TV, right? Somebody was like,
they put AEW people everywhere.
Well, I mean, New Japan coming to AEW, right? Because sometimes like, who is this guy? You know what I mean? I heard somebody comment. They said Americans will never fully understand the Japan pro wrestling style because it's very similar. It's very similar to AEW. So think about this. And this is gonna sound crazy because everybody say they don't ever have stories, but AEW is like New Japan with more stories. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think that the WWE style, Americans are very used to that because it's very heavy story based from outside and inside. Now, not stories. Maybe I used the wrong word. Maybe I should have said dramatic. That was what I should have said. WWE always have these dramatic ass storylines. I don't think AEW has dramatic storylines. They just have storylines, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like the Bloodline, that shit was nothing but a big ass drama, bro. It was nothing but drama. It was drama. It was family drama. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think that's why that storyline did so great, is because pretty sure everybody in this world, they can relate to family drama. You know what I'm saying? So they knew how it is. So
they connect with us.
It connects with the audience.
They always say WWE is like a microcosm of what America is at the time.
At the time, yeah.
You know, they adjust to the times.
Yeah, that is what it is. So and I think the New Japan style of pro wrestling, the strong style, which is, you know, I'm gonna tell my boy Shinsuke later on the word of the street. You know what I'm saying? But that's my guy. I still don't understand. You know, like that shit just blows my mind, bro. Like
terrible.
What?
Terrible.
Damn, that hurts, man.
Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, that's my guy though, bro. Hey, you gotta like his new persona, right?
It's getting played out, bro.
What?
It's getting played out to me, bro. It's getting played out. I'm like, okay, so he just comes down slow, man. Like it's I don't even know why they put the U.S. Championship on him, bro. It makes no sense.
There's an aura with the Dark Shinsuke, bro. There's an aura. That shit is so fucking fire.
I hope with, what is it? Is that Raw? No, U.S. is SmackDown shit. We ain't going to see him then, but I would love to be in a crowd when his entrance comes out and just see what the crowd's really doing.
Yeah. It's probably more like some Undertaker shit. You know what I'm saying? Just looking, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But you know what? Everyone in the comments was telling me, they're like, that's not AEW style wrestling. Penta, which we'll talk about on Word on the Street. But they're like, that's Lucha Underground. I'm like, guys, I get it. But Lucha Underground then went to AEW, and it's like, I'm just saying that type of wrestling is taking over. Look at NXT. It's more Lucha Underground, AEW style, less WWE style. That's all I was trying to say. No. And people are like, they're like, you need to be real specific. You got to say the brand, the wrestler, and all. I'm just like, guys, I'm just saying AEW matches are more like the Penta Gable match. If you want to see more matches like Penta and Gable, you are more likely to see them on AEW. And they're like, well, it's Lucha Underground. I know. But Lucha Underground, where Penta was, bled into AEW. That's it, guys. That's all I was saying.
Listen, so this is literally for the people in the comments that said that. I saw that too. You guys clearly don't understand what all elite wrestling, meaning all styles of pro wrestling in AEW. So
John Moxley is not that type of wrestling at all.
Moxley is the grinder, death match type of wrestling. Yeah. Okay. You have high flyers, you got technicals. Then you do have WWE style wrestling, aka that match we saw against Big Bill and Copeland. That was a WWE style of match. They told us
more John Moxley and Powerhouse Hobbs. That was more leaning towards WWE,
that was a WWE
than AEW
type of style match right there. You know what I'm saying? So you have all these different styles of pro wrestling under one roof. That's why the name of the company is called All Elite Wrestling. So if you say it's Lucha Underground, yeah, it probably is, but Lucha Libre is in AEW. So what you talking about?
There's a reason, like Io Sky, Kairi Sane, all these people, even like everyone, they were in Lucha Underground for sure. Chelsea Green wrestles nothing like she wrestled in Lucha Underground, guys. Nothing. None of her matches are like how she wrestled in Lucha Underground.
No.
That's what I'm saying. When you go to WWE right now, and it's slowly changing. Penta's changing it. NXT's changing it. When Ilya Dragunov gets back, it's changing. Carmelo Hayes, it's changing, guys. Just like when WCW changed how WWE, they're like, we got to be more storyline. We got to be more realistic storylines. We got to do more of this. AEW, Lucha Underground, all these independents are making WWE change their in-ring matches. We're seeing a renaissance here between the slow storytelling and more spot-driven matches.
Yep.
Hopefully WWE just brings it all together and it's amazing.
Right. And I think what WWE would do, I don't think they abandon their WWE style of in-ring performance, but I think they will have certain people who will have that type of style of match.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But basically we'll still have the WWE style of wrestling. Now, a couple of things, like I can't really talk about War Dance Streak. I got a couple of notes about the Penta match. Like I've seen some things.
I know I don't want to get too in detail right now because I'm like, we're doing it next.
Yeah. But that's going, it's inevitable. Put it that way.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
Yeah.
So Chelsea Green, one thing I would like to see, just don't even have to have a match because it ain't gonna happen at WWE. I would like to see Chelsea Green go backstage with Penta face to face and just
kind of have like a shout back, like a who are you?
Yeah.
Like
bro. And then,
I feel like I know you.
And then I want to see Chelsea Green walks off and Penta go walking and he bumps into who? Io Sky. That had a crazy match, bro. And Lucha Underground, was it?
Yeah. And Kairi Sane too. He had a match with Kairi Sane too.
Oh yeah, Penta, what's going on? You a woman beater? What's going on, bro?
He's like, I'm beating the shit out of these women, man.
And he was beating the shit out of them like they were men. That shit was funny, man.
That shit was fire, bro. But let's move on. Let's go WWE, baby. Rock Fan 15. Has Gunther's title reign fallen flat?
Yes. I am very disappointed in his title run because anytime your intercontinental title run is more prestigious than the world heavyweight title run, bro. I think that's what
flat. I was saying.
It fell flat, man. It fell flat.
Bad. And I think that's why my boy Jay Uso has a great chance to win this belt at Saturday Night Main Event. I feel like they're like, man, Jay is still so fucking hot right now. Gunther is kind of, we didn't even show, he's the champ on Raw. He wasn't even featured on Raw on Netflix, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know who was? Jay Uso. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think this belt is changing hands on Saturday Night Main Event, and I think Jay Uso wins it, and it's going to be interesting with Jay Uso with a belt and Roman Reigns without a belt.
No, I don't think it will be that crazy because Roman got his eyes set on the big belt. So, that belt is beneath Roman.
Yeah. Okay.
Think about it.
The heavyweight championship is a demotion. I mean, I understand it. It is the secondary belt.
Yeah.
But you don't think Roman's a little upset that Jay got a belt and he don't?
He shouldn't be. After he done helped his ass and shit, bro, he shouldn't be upset.
And then hold on, wait till this. What if Sami Zayn wins the U.S. belt, Big Jim wins the Intercontinental belt, everyone's golded up, but the main guy? Woo-wee!
Well, I mean, that means eventually he's going to get it then.
What if he doesn't, bro?
He will. Come on.
What if he doesn't, bro?
Okay, think about this. Who else do you see champion right now besides Cody?
Oh, no one besides Cody or Roman. That's it. That's it.
And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe it's because WWE ain't pushing nobody else in that main event scene to where we can see champion, which is, be horrible. But I don't. If it ain't Cody and Roman, who else could I see being the?
Maybe Cena. Please don't let The Rock ever win that belt if he's going to be super part-time. I don't ever want to see that.
I got some word on the street.
Like, I like Roman part-time because it makes it impactful because, I don't know, like Roman, but he's not God, it's so hard, bro. Roman part-time doesn't bother me, but if Rock was part-time as the champ, it would bother the fuck out of me.
Yeah, he's done that before a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you say?
Gunther's title reign.
Yeah. So I don't think
It's just been
I don't think that
down.
happens on Saturday night. I don't think Jay gets it. I'm gonna tell you why. I think Jay comes close, but Gunther pulls it out.
Yeah.
He doesn't cheat, but I think Jay is one of the final four in the fucking Royal Rumble. Remember we had this question last week, right? We said
too many big names.
We said
bro.
Punk, Roman, Cena, and I think it's gonna be Jay. I think it's gonna be
not
Jay.
Drew.
Not who?
Not Seth.
Not
Drew. Seth.
Nah.
The Rock.
Nah, I don't think Rock is even in the Rumble, man. Nah,
I don't think he does either.
Jay. I think think about it. Who else could you put in that spot and you'd be like, you know what? In the crowd, like tense, right? Who else?
I think the crowd would turn towards Jay, bro.
Well, of course, because the interesting dynamic will be, what if it comes down to the final two and it's Jay versus Roman,
or Jay and CM Punk? Who's the crowd want?
Damn. So you know
this
what?
is tough, bro. This Rumble, I'm so excited for this fucking Rumble.
So let me tell you right now what I want. I want the final two to be Roman and CM Punk.
And Jay?
No, Roman and CM Punk. I want to see Roman and CM Punk go at it. The final two. The final two of the Royal Rumble. Roman Reigns, CM Punk.
Yeah.
They face off in the middle of the damn square circle. The crowd's going crazy. Crowd's chanting OTC. Crowd's chanting CM Punk. One looks one way, one looks the other way, and they get it on. And I'm going to tell you how the finish is going to end. They both end some kind of crazy how. Both feet touch the floor at the same time. Give them a Cena and Batista type of ending. Remember that shit?
And then Triple H comes out and tears both quads.
Tries to get back up and falls down and starts.
He's yelling, "You son of a bitch!"
Yeah, that's
so I think this might be a potential this year at WrestleMania 41, where I do think we get Roman and Cody, because I think Roman wins the Royal Rumble. I think that's set in stone. And then I think, and I would love it, and I know people are going to hate me for this, I would love a fatal four-way for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. Maybe like Jay, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Gunther. Something like that.
For the World Heavyweight Championship?
For the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't know how you work that out, because someone's going to win the Elimination Chamber and get the match, so you'd have to somehow make it make sense to where two other people can be added to it. But I would love to see a fucking fatal four-way at WrestleMania for the belt. I know they've done a few triple threats. People ain't a fan. I love them. I'm a fan.
Well, fatal four-ways, the belts, man. I hate when it's like triple threat.
Because then that fatal four-ways, what you hate with the triple threats is you got one person laying there the whole time. With a fatal four-way, you can always have 2-on-2.
Right.
So you always have
two on the outside,
everyone engaged.
Two on the inside. And I just don't like when they take their pillows and they knapsacks and they stay in the corner and they sleep. And motherfuckers, somebody get knocked down, they wake up and they start jumping in the ring. I was like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah. But Randy Orton's like, can I get up?
Randall's. We keep forgetting about Randall's, man.
Yep.
When is he going to come back?
He's going to make his return at Rumble for sure.
I could say Randall is going to be in the top 10. The top 5.
Kevin Owens will come out, and then the next number will be Randy Orton. They might start the Rumble, bro.
Who?
KO, Randy, 1 and 2. KO comes out first. We know he's active. We're like, okay, who's he going to go against? Some scrub? I hear voices in my head.
Yeah. And then, but when Randall comes back, is he fighting? Well, yeah, of course he's fighting Kevin Owens, because Kevin Owens beat the shit out of him last time. Matter of fact, Kevin Owens is the one who put him on the shelf.
Put him on the shelf.
So the question is, does Kevin Owens get through to KO and say, does Kevin Owens get through to Randall's and say, bro, the reason why I had to whoop that ass is because I had to wake you up. Cody
paying attention,
has joined
motherfucker.
The bloodline. Sort of help Roman. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, Cody the 5th member of the bloodline, bro. I don't care what no one says.
He is. He is. But you know what?
Solo spot, bro.
I'm going to tell you like this, man. Definitely after I saw on SmackDown, I'm low key. I'm like, you know what? Fuck Cody, bro. Like, this dude, he is.
Your boy Big Jim, bro.
Bro, he is. What was that when Kevin Owens said, he was like, oh God, here you go again. What was it that he was doing? He was in the ring with Paul Heyman. And he's like, there you go again.
He said he just shook your hand, and now he's telling you he's coming for your belt. What the fuck's your problem, bro? He's like, are you stupid?
You know what? I got to agree with Kevin Owens, because Cody, sometimes I do want to smack that motherfucker, though, bro.
Yeah. But Drew came out and said the same thing that KO. Like, you got CM Punk and Seth feuding in the ring. He's like, guys, Roman Reigns is getting smaller. We're playing checkers. He's playing chess. What the fuck are we doing? He's like, we need to attack that man. Quit fighting each other, y'all.
Bro, Drew McIntyre on Raw, that fucking promo had me dying laughing. That motherfucker saying, he's over there fighting for the falafel.
He got his falafel back.
The falafel? Like, oh, bro.
Just disrespect.
Hey, Drew is gold. Drew is gold, man. And I don't know. They need to utilize Drew like a lot more than what they're doing. Like, I feel like they're not utilizing him enough. Or maybe I'm thinking I just want more of them. I don't know. I don't feel like you can utilize them enough. You know what I mean?
I mean, we're gonna see Rumble's gonna tell a lot of tales, bro. We're gonna see where the storyline goes. Rumble and Saturday Night Main Event and ATL Raw in between there. I'm excited about that. We're right in between. We're the go home show for Rumble, and we're the Raw after Saturday Night Main Event. That's exciting, bro. I'm excited.
I'm
excited, bro.
It's gonna be crazy.
We'll keep this in the AEW or the WWE family. Well, he started AEW. Cody Crybaby09 wants to know, this is Cody Crybaby question right here. Why is the reaction to Cody online completely different than when he's at live events? And I agree. I agree.
I'll tell him.
I agree.
I'll tell him. The IWC is in its own little world, to be honest with you, bro. Like, you can't expect, and it's weird because you think people who watch wrestling and go to wrestling shows will comment on line. No.
Yeah.
That's not the case. And I can honestly say that with all conviction, because at one point I used to watch and go to the wrestling shows and never commented online. Never did. Only when we started this podcast is when I started paying attention and commenting online. So I never really was an online person. So yeah, people who are who love wrestling a lot, they start this IWC internet wrestling community. It's a totally different world. It is so different. It is not the casual. It's not the regular going fan. Trust me. So when Cody comes out, he's getting praise to the heavens. You know what I'm saying? Because he's hot like that. But online, bro, these dudes, see, the IWC, they turn you on for anything, bro.
Yeah.
They will build you up just to tear you down. This is what IWC do.
Yeah.
We want Cody's story, which I heard that it was manufactured by The Rock. Hashtag we want Cody was not a real thing, that The Rock is in TKO put that shit out there. Rumors.
Makes sense.
Word on the street.
They got a marketing team, bro.
We want Cody. Cody gets it. Cody run sucks. Which one is it? What do you want to do?
Yeah.
What do you want to do? And to me, I think his run's been pretty fucking good. You know what I'm saying?
My thing, when people complain about Cody's run, I said, how would you have booked it? And they never have an answer.
Of course.
How if you hate how Cody's been booked this title run, how would you have booked it? And they never have an answer.
No.
They never once have an answer, bro.
No, because the IWC likes to complain. They don't like to fucking give solutions. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
They will complain and tear down everything, but they won't give no solution. So no.
Yeah.
No.
It is crazy. He's gonna be a champ for a year, bro.
That's good.
That's crazy.
And you know what? Rightfully so. Can you imagine Cody Rhodes did all that shit for the last 2 years to get to that point, to only lose him belt 6 months later?
Yeah. Paul Heyman was giving Cody the flowers on Impulsive, Logan Paul's podcast.
He was.
He's like, what else did you want this man to do? He's been carrying the fucking company, you know?
He has. And it hasn't been Roman, because Roman hasn't been present that way. So it has been Cody. Yeah. Cody put the company's back, and he's been waving that WWE flag. So I don't know. Maybe that's why the IWC is hating on him.
Yeah. And I got one more question.
Yeah.
It's about the one who carried the company for decades. Well, 2 decades, basically. His name's John Cena. But we get the question from, where is this shit? Right here. Sydney145. Does WWE make a John Cena PLE to say goodbye in December?
You mean like
I've heard
just like John Cena is PLE.
I've heard like Sam Roberts talk about it. Chris Van Fleet. They're like, I feel like we should just get like a You Can't See Me pay-per-view type shit. You know, like just a John Cena. He has his final match there in December because I mean there might be a Saturday night main event in December.
Mm-hmm.
But what else is in December after Survivor Series?
Nothing.
You know what I mean?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. So
would you like to see a John Cena pay-per-view? Just like a pay-per-view in December. It doesn't have to be named after John Cena, but we all know it's a goodbye.
Yeah, most definitely. One, he deserves it. Two, it'd be interesting to see how they produce it and how they, promote it and how they do it. Because I think that would be the first time in history a superstar gets a dedicated pay-per-view for them. That would be crazy.
Yep.
And if it is going to be anybody, it should be John Cena, bro.
Yeah,
as
John
much.
Cena.
Like I said, see, John Cena, I had this weird relationship with John Cena. Like seeing him going through the ranks, I loved his mic skills. I love his fucking character. It just his in-ring work was not my favorite. It was never my favorite. It was just
the same match a lot of the time.
It was. But his fucking on-screen persona, his mic skills, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the fact that he really knows how to freestyle, like really freestyle from top of the head. Bro,
yeah,
that's
my mind changed on John Cena when he went after The Rock with that right in the promo on the hand. Just like broke that fourth wall, bro.
One of my favorite all-time feuds.
Yeah,
that was one of my favorite all-time feuds, bro.
Can I tell you? And that's what no one has mentioned Cena's last match. The fucking Rock, bro. Why is no one mentioning this? Why does no one mention that?
Because people don't think it's going to happen.
But that could easily be a match in December. Rock, Cena. Done.
So you would prefer for John Cena's last match to go against someone like The Rock than to try to put over a younger talent?
Yes. For me, as a goodbye for Cena, yes. And I want The Rock to fuck him up. Just fucking final boss the shit out of this man. Leave him bloody, stretchered out of the building, and that's how John Cena goes out. Just beep,
we gonna see.
Done.
We gonna see because from last time I seen John Cena whooping the shit out. Matter of fact, it was the first match I had in Miami. 5 minutes in the match, goddamn, The Rock blew his quad or some shit.
Oh, yeah,
but he finished the match.
Yeah,
praises due. He finished the match, but he blew his shit. And John Cena was whooping that ass though, bro.
If everything counts, WrestleMania in Philly, who's the one that kicked John Cena out the ring? John Cena gives the attitude adjustment to Roman, throws Solo through the table, and then who comes out and puts John Cena in his place?
That was Rock.
The final boss.
Yeah. That's right. He rock bottom.
I can see it, bro. I can see it.
I can see it. I just don't want it to be his
last. Give it to me.
I don't want it to be his last match. I want it to be on the way.
On the way. So
maybe,
you want Randy?
Maybe he helps out some of the
just a young guy
to go against. You know what I'm saying?
He gets tsunami'd 20 times by Bronson Reed on the way out.
Shit, I don't know when Bronson Reed coming. He ain't gonna be back for a minute.
Yeah, he's on a walking boot now, I think, though. So he coming, bro. His social media game's on point, though, bro. He's tearing everyone apart, bro.
But you know what I was thinking about that? I'm thinking somebody in the WWE is helping him with the social media shit because his shit is very eerily similar to Drew McIntyre shit.
But no, see, I've listened to his interviews, bro. I think that's all Bronson.
You saw.
I think that's all Bronson.
You saw that X tweet when his motherfucker was joining on fucking Punk's shoes.
Yeah,
bro, that shit was funny as hell because them shits was a little bit too damn big. He said he just went in the store and found the face.
You see, someone commented, "Who do y'all want to see Pentagon wrestle next?" And Dominic Mysterio commented CM Punk, and then posted the botch CM Punk did against fucking Pentagon, where he like tried to go for a hurricane run off the top rope and just ate shit and rolled out.
What? I didn't see that shit, bro. I didn't see that.
Dirty Dom, bro.
Oh,
my
shit.
boy.
No, I didn't see that. But yeah, Bronson Reed, yeah, he's growing on me, man. See, again, it's not mostly. So what I'm really going to start doing now, I'm really going to start pushing for certain wrestlers instead of the fucking promotion that's behind them. Because when you push somebody like Bronson Reed for a while, bro, Bronson Reed was boring as fuck. He come out like, I don't want to wrestle this. I don't want to see this dude wrestle.
He was a mid-carder, bro. It was terrible.
Low mid-carder at that.
Yeah.
With the right push, the right booking, look at him now.
Yeah, we're fucking cheering our heads off watching him tsunami the shit out of R-Truth and fucking Seth Rollins.
And they gave
we love Seth Rollins. We're like, fuck him up.
Fuck him up, man. Fuck up Seth Franklin Rollins, bro. Do it again. That's it. But see, you see,
oh yeah, I can't wait.
They're allowing him to be himself, though.
Yeah.
See, this is one thing I wish the WWE would do like AEW. Let the people do their own promos. If you want to have bullet points for them, go ahead and have bullet points for them to hit. But let them come off the top, because you can tell a lot of times, you can tell that shit is written for them. They memorize it. It sounds so cringeworthy. It's like, boy, don't do that. Don't do that, bro.
I think they should. Try and write their own promos and then take it to the writers so the writers can punch it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, tell me what you want to say, and then I'm a fucking writer, so I'll make it better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you bring me what you want, and then and I think Triple H kind of runs it like that a little bit. He kind of lets you be your own person almost, you know?
So I'm gonna say this, and like to music, right? When I would record music, I could tell the difference in my music to where if I was reading it as I was recording, to where I would memorize it and then spit it. It was like night and day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You just felt more comfortable.
I could put more emotion into how I was saying without thinking, because I already memorized it. And I feel like that's the way in WWE. I feel like when they don't write these scripts and they come off the top, they can put more emotion on it. Because I promise you, this is why the CM Punk and Seth Rollins promos has been good, because I don't think they're writing that shit. I think they're going out and just they might go up to each other and say, this is what we're gonna talk about, and then they go out there and let it fly. And
I don't even think they say what we talking about. I think they say what's off limits.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think they're like, what is there anything you don't want me to say? And he's like, nah, fuck it, let's roll, bro.
I think that's what it is, because that's why their promos are so good. That's what happened with CM Punk and Drew. They let Drew be Drew. They didn't have him reading no script. And who knew that Drew was a roast master?
Oh, dude, so good. So good. So good.
I think WWE let the talent now all, because some of them are not comfortable enough to get in front of the mic with people and start doing that. But let the big main superstar talents, they don't write these script. Let them just fly.
Yeah.
Let it
let
fly
them
out.
shine.
Yeah.
There's
more emotion in it. You can see it through the camera. Shit.
Yeah. All right, bro, you got any questions?
Yes, I got one question.
Let's go.
From Is That Girl 124 asks, do you guys think the Montreal Screwdriver, after years later, do you think it was a work or a shoot? This is a hard one for me. This
thing haunts me, bro. This thing haunts me more than anything.
Why is that?
There's so many aspects that could make it a work and a shoot. All right, bro. So let's start with Bret Hart was getting, a documentary filmed about him outside the WWE.
Right.
You think Vince McMahon is going to allow that in his locker room? You know what I'm saying? He saw the cameras. He knew they were in there. So, like, that makes me believe that it was staged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, like, oh, man, bro, I hate this, bro. I hate it so much.
Did you see that?
What do you think it was?
Did you see that doc, the Wrestling with Bret Hart, Wrestling with Shadows?
Oh, yeah.
The wife
was pissed.
I used to think that it was
real.
Shoot. But the more I'm thinking about it, as time goes on, I think it was a work.
It's a work.
I think it was a work. I think
because it birthed Mr. McMahon.
Yes.
Without that moment, there's no Mr. McMahon.
And I think it came about because they knew Bret Hart and Vince McMahon couldn't agree. They was like, okay, I don't want to drop the belt in Canada. Well, we need you to drop the belt if you're going to WCW. Well, I'm going
tomorrow
to
night if you're fucking going, bro.
Well, I don't want to do that. So how can I make you lose the belt without losing the belt and still come out better on the other side? Montreal Screwdriver.
Yeah. I think it was all. Yeah, I think it was real, bro. I think it was real.
You think
it was real?
You think it was real?
There's no way no one's changed. Like no one's changed their story. Like it was kind of fake, Like it was, wrestling. Like no one ever says that.
Okay, so put it this way. So for years, it was said that the only person who knew about the shit was Vince McMahon, right?
Yeah, but then it came out Triple H and Shawn Michaels knew.
There you go. So again, so if they knew about it, don't you think Bret Hart knew about it too?
And maybe.
See,
the ref knew about it. The ref had to know about it.
One thing about the WWE that I can say, professionalism reigns supreme. You do not do some off-script shit on WWE TV. That's like the ultimate bad. No, you don't do that.
Yeah.
I just don't see that shit happening, Oos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, besides
but he was leaving though. And he did the W.
Of course.
C.
Right.
W.
But Vince knew he was going.
Yeah. And Vince got him more money.
Yeah. See, there you go. So
that's what I'm saying. They were buddy until that night. Bro.
So think about
tough.
this. We found out. I always knew this, but we found out ECW was funded by WWE. But ECW talks so much shit about WWE, right? So other than the Montreal Screwjob, think about it. What other spot in history where he's like, oh, that was unprofessional. They just did that shit on the fly. It was not supposed to go that way, but it did it. In the WWE.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Just there. Just then and there.
They are the world. They are the top wrestling promotion for a reason, and it starts with the professionalism. It's like you don't do that in WWE. You can get away with that shit in AEW all day, that shoot from the hip and go out there and like CM Punk and Hangman. That was very unprofessional. To do that shit, but you can't do that in WWE, bro.
But then there's CM Punk and the pipe bomb. Same mystique. Was it a work? Was it a shoot? Did Vince allow it? Did Vince not allow it? It's crazy, bro.
It was a think about this. Think of the pipe bomb equivalent to Paul Heyman's and Vince McMahon's promo when Heyman said, anything, there you go. Just like that. It's just like that. So, you know what I'm saying?
But that's why we love professional wrestling, y'all. We don't know what's real and what's fake.
You don't know, bro. So I think now it was a work. I think it was a work. Because both sides couldn't agree.
Still saying shoot. I'm saying shoot, bro.
Do you saying shoot because you know it was a shoot, or you saying shoot because you want it to be a shoot?
I want it to be a shoot.
Yeah, I want it to be a shoot too. But everything is coming up. It's too aligned. I'm like,
that was like the first thing in professional wrestling that was like, is this really supposed to be happening right now? Like, is this supposed to be happening?
They played it. They played it good, man. They played it good.
Yeah,
they played it good.
Fuck, that was crazy, bro. But that's it, y'all. That's Ask the Heels. ATL will be at Raw in Atlanta, January 27th, baby. We'll be asking y'all some questions, motherfuckers.
Yes, we're gonna be asking.
Get ready. If y'all want to be part of it, shout us out. We can meet somewhere in the stadium. We'll be there, fucking probably when the doors open. Shit, taking questions, y'all. But
we're gonna be taking questions.
Comment,
we're gonna
subscribe, y'all.
Asking questions. If you want, before the show, reach out to us on any one of our platforms, Full Heels. Let us know you're going to be there. We can coordinate some time. We can link up with you. We'll most definitely, have some questions for you, get you on the pod, whatnot. We're going to do like an interviewing pod, little something, get some content from, the ATL, because it's going to be a big show. We got the OTC in the building on that show.
Yep.
I think we're going to have some more surprises coming on that show.
I think so as well.
Let's go.
But y'all, take it easy, y'all.
Deuces.